Huh. Well, no, today I didn't have to do anything. Oh, after being bitten by a radioactive bird, somewhat mannered T. Tuthill feels compelled to become Kineas, the Skydude. Episode number 8, Bad Dreams. Yesterday was a nightmare. Last night, anyway, was a nightmare. And then today, overcome by unnaturally disturbing and distressing bad dreams about all of this. And man, so yesterday a series of bad things happened that I just can't explain. Well, one of them was a fuel problem. I had been monitoring my fuel pretty well, and I'm almost positive I had enough fuel on just a short little run. I'm doing my little Denver runs, right? And so flying back towards KBJC, and all of a sudden run out of fuel. So thank goodness I had the insurance, because I had to put down. Then, so the plane sustained major damage. So
Echo India Kilo traffic Kineas 21 taking off runway tree west departure.
Then I had to move myself and the plane back to an airport. So that cost quite a bit. And then I had to repair the plane, and oh my goodness, did it cost a lot. So then I was trying to figure out, still I'm missing something to do one of those advertising runs. And I've said before, I don't really care to fly in the mountains. And where do they put the advertising missions? Right in the mountains. And so I'm circling and circling in this little, of course it's in a little valley, and sure enough I lose the wind underneath my wings and too close to a particular ridge, and down we go. So pretty much all of the gains that we had made getting up to being able to pick up a Cessna Skyhawk, those are all gone. So we're back down to 122. I know it's not so bad, but you know, and we also tried doing some market stuff, and it's just not going to pay until you have a bigger plane. I can't carry but, you know, one cargo. So just delivering one cargo, even making $1,000 profit, I'm still making only $1,000 profit. It you know, when some of these runs are 4,000 or 5,000. So yeah. So then so these dreams, you know how it is when you've got something on your mind so much that when you lay down and you know, take a nap, you start dreaming about it. And all I could dream about was crashing and the money, and the crashing and the money, and the crashing and the money, and I'm looking at money, or even if I'm doing something normal, just in part of the dream, just flying, and all of a sudden things are costing, or I'm losing money, and I don't know how I'm losing money. Well, yeah, to top it up this morning, tried getting into a couple of jobs, and they weren't taking. So like it not figuring out, I mean, I'm spawned at the proper airport, and I fly to the airport where I need to drop off the stuff, and now they're not finishing and completing. So everything's been frustrating me terribly bad. And so the dreams were
Takeoff, pilot. Have a safe, steady flight.
The dreams were terribly frustrating. So yeah, so we're at it again. So yeah, I'm kind of mad because this is getting to the point where, you know, one step forward, two steps back. And if it's going to keep being like this, then, you know, it's going to take two, not that I'm going to quit, but it's starting to become all consuming where I'm going to have to put every bit, every hour into trying to advance. And, you know, stepping out of character for a minute, look, man, that's just like here we go with like Medieval Dynasty again. The grind, the grind, the grind, the grind, the grind, the grind. There's a point where, you know, you want to have fun and try these career modes, but the way things are going, and then the nickel and diming, and then these unexpected little flukes. And I know it tells you right when you start, look, this is a development in process, so you get what you get. Yeah, you get what you get. Well, I'm getting bad dreams already, and this is just like a week. Normally with things it takes several months to become obsessed with something and like start having weird dreams about it, this one's starting to happen right away. No bueno, I can tell you that much. Anyway, so yeah, I was hoping that by tonight we'd be all happy and looking at buying a Cessna Skyhawk, and now no, not a chance. We're gonna just be grinding tonight away for the next few hours, and there's just nothing we can do. It's either keep pushing forward or quit. So, not real thrilled. The fuel thing really bothered me. The fuel doesn't sync. I've got the thing synced. It doesn't sync right. And then all of a sudden, I put in a bunch of money into the fuel tank, and then I go back and it's like, you have no fuel. What do you mean I have no fuel? I just spent, you know, what, a bunch of money. I had fuel. And it's just been buggy, bad, frustrating. Again, there's just no way to get ahead either with the market at this level with a plane like this. Or I haven't found a market where it's like, wow, you know, spend $1 here, you're gonna make $1 million at that end, to where you're like, oh yeah, this will be profitable if I carry one load, you know, one. Yeah, pretty mad. Well, frustrated for sure. Yeah, $30,000, $30,000+ just down the tubes instantly. And that's so many jobs to make that kind of money. That was the whole weekend basically. 200 still in Denver. Yeah. I made it to the rank of first officer, but considering the way things went, that doesn't mean too much. I do think I need to potentially put down some thoughts and head over to Discord. See what the general consensus feel. See if any others are talking about something similar. If we can't possibly shape it up a little bit. We're headed to Buckley Air Force Base. Oh, on a completely different note, congratulations to the Denver Nuggets. Made the playoffs, defeating the Lakers. There's so many weird people, bad blood or whatever. Kind of a turn off, you know, when people can't congratulate other people for winning. And they just whine about it and make excuses. Just saying, congratulations, you put together a better team and defeated us. I did all I could. I'm thinking about retiring. Then retire. Do us all a favor. As I say to actually, as I'm thinking about what I've just said since I've started this, yeah, just do us all a favor, retire. I'm probably the one giving myself advice here. You know, I have the ability to do everything that is required to be a Skydude, and then some. But you know, when the odds are against you, it's a little tough. That's the challenge. Okay, well, try it. Dun, dun, dun.
Buckley Tower, Kineas 2-1 is 10 miles north 8,000 feet with echo to land.
Kineas 2-1 Buckley Tower. Altimeter 29er.
Oh, now
Fly left traffic.
did I just make another mistake? I think. Oh man, did I just go to the wrong airport?
Traffic runway
That would be
2 Kineas.
par for the course. I swore we were going to Buckley though. Now are we heading to? Are supposed to go to Fort Collins? What? No. Even our little thingy over here says we're going to Buckley. ECFO. Nope, not. Going over here.
Buckley Tower, Kineas 2-1 cancel landing intention.
Well, it's going the right way. Wrong airport, I guess.
Your cancellation is received.
That's CIA. What?
Denver approach Kineas 2-1 is type Cessna 152 5 miles west of Denver 7,800 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Kineas 2-1 Denver approach. Squawk 7635.
Squawk 7635 Kineas 2-1.
Kineas 2-1 radar contact 5 miles southwest of Denver 7,800 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace. Maintain on navigation.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace, Kineas 2-1. Tower Kineas 2-1 is 11 miles west 7,700 feet with Sierra to land.
Kineas 2-1 tower. Altimeter 29er, decimal 9er, 2 wind calm fly left traffic runway 26.
Fly left traffic runway 26 Kineas 2-1.
Now where are we? There, huh? Yeah, just complain a little bit more. When you do like four runs like this, you know, you're gonna be cruising for 5-10 minutes to different places, and then they don't register that. Very frustrating. So earlier today, yeah, from KBCO to Kappa, I get to Kappa and it didn't take. I'm not sure what causes that. I don't know if it is a server disruption, but the server shouldn't be online in any way. The server should just be between Neofly, Neopad, and the sim. Yeah, well. Do hope you're having a great day. Doing whatever you're doing. Hopefully you're not being plagued by an unnatural tiredness today. And it's not just me, actually, it's others as well. Not sure what it is. Everybody's yawning today and like, I can't wake up today. Don't know what it is. I just got plenty of rest and drinking plenty of coffee, and my head and body don't want to wake up. I don't want to cheat, but then I think I want to cheat. I want to and I don't know if you can. I don't know if there's things you can set in the simulator to, like, you know, I've got everything set to realism. You know, it's a learning thing, so I try to keep everything as real as possible. I wonder if by setting that, let's say no crashing or plane stresses. I was shocked at how much it cost to repair the plane. first shock was moving the pilot, like moving a pilot from one airport to another. Insane cost. Moving the airplane to another airport. So the example was moving the pilot to another airport, like $3,000. To move the airplane, $125. Not exactly on par, and you'd think it would be the opposite, that maybe moving the plane might be a little bit more than moving a pilot. Nope.
Kinney is 2-1, wind calm, clear to land runway 26.
Clear to land runway 26 Kineas 2-1.
Got a little bit. See if you can lead off some speed. Sure. Are you kidding me? Am I being plagued with I'm gonna that's another bug. Unbelievable. So sometimes these screens glitch out and the Neopad or one of the other windows like the ATC window will glitch out and take over the whole screen. And I just looked down there, everything was fine, and I look and I see that the Neopad is blocking the whole screen. So the last, what, 30 minutes? Unbelievable.
We have touchdown. Contact ground for your parking assignment, then shut down your engine.
Kinney is 2-1, exit runway when able. Kinney is 2-1, contact ground on 124.7.
124.7 for Kineas 2-1.
I don't know when that thing glitched. Last I looked at, I was getting ready to go over and switch between that and Sky Vector, and everything seemed to be fine. I don't know what causes that to happen either. It's not popped out, and it's not hitting a pop out button. I didn't pop it out at all. Just what I always do. I just have it sitting there in the corner. I did resize it, but to make it much smaller. It's actually much smaller than that. I actually brought it out a minute ago. Somehow or another, just shrinking it or changing its size. See if I can make it happen again. No, I can't resize it at all. Okay. Oh, I'm not getting my resize at all. Okay. Here's what happens when you pop out. See, it was like it was popped out. That's what's happening. But here you can resize. But I didn't hit pop out. All I did is resize. But that makes no sense because now that's huge. So now I've minimized it entirely and it's still staying resident. So if I try to turn it off, it was off. It's not on the screen at all. Then bring it back. There it comes back. And see, when you first bring it out, you're not minimized. You can resize it. That's what I did. I resized it. But somehow or another, it did this.
Transport from dispatch. Someone is coming to take the cargo. I'll call you when it's done.
All right, give me a minute. I'm going to go look up something.
Transporter from dispatch. Everything seems okay. The customer looks happy. Mission ended.
You are clear to start your engine.
I think it's an add-on for this. Like I'm trying to find the advertising stuff and why that's not working. And I might need something. And then there's like, well, you can explore and find gold, but you're gonna need an add-on. Then if you want that, you're gonna need an add-on. And now I'm see unlimited cash, but you need an add-on. Let's see here.
This is a real B&H customer story. Steph Mandis came to B&H.
No. Doesn't say anything at all. Chasing money and rank. Type ratings via database. What does this guy have to say?
and get your first officer, second officer, first officer, captain, whatever. But you're not going to have enough money to buy your own plane. The way to make money early is using the marketplace. When you first open Neofly, you're going to be in this screen, which shows the missions. Go down 3 to the goods market, and it shows wherever you're located. Currently, I'm at KTIX. It shows what KTIX is selling and what KTIX is
Yeah,
buying.
again, the market, but you don't have a
Mini-map,
plane.
what we can do is pick an airport nearby, like say Sanford, and type, oh, I didn't want to do that. Let me go back to KTIX, because I've got to make sure that's my main starting point. Highlight the airport you want to go to, like to get the airport code, the ICAO, KSFB. Type it in the second box and press the double arrows. If you click the search button like I just did, it's going to open both. We just want to see KTIX.
What he's talking about is this. Let me show you.
Currently, KSFB is buying mechanical parts, and it's a $27 profit per unit, but they're only buying $369. Over here, KTIX is selling $885. So if you choose to do this, you can buy as many as your plane will carry. When you try to buy them, you're going to scroll up, and it's going to turn red. So it jumped to that 274 turned red. I can't carry that many mechanical parts. I can only carry
One.
263.
I can carry
Buy
one.
them and fly to KSFB. But to me, $27 a unit isn't going to be that much money. If I do the math on it,
Yeah.
and the calculator up,
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I'm trying to run these numbers, and I'm like, none of this is profitable.
I can
It's
make $7 grand on this flight, which is okay. I mean, it's better than missions, but it's okay. So let's keep looking around for something else. Let's try Daytona Beach. Oh crap! I did it again. KTI.
that's actually very profitable at 1,510, but that's not more than a mission. At one unit,
Where you're going in the second box. Apparently I can't type. And hit the double arrows. And boom, it's going to show. Oh, there's nothing at KDAV that's going to make a profit. What's nearby there? Let's try KOMN. OMN. There, I did it right that time. And they, oh look, they're buying old wine at 157 units. And I can carry, let me click on old wine. How many can I buy and carry? This is in a Cessna 172 with half fuel. I can carry, make sure I'm on old wine. Oh, come on. You're killing me.
how many of these can I carry?
I want to be on old wine. There we go.
12.
I can carry 263 of those. So if we do the math on that, it's 263 times 157. That's a $41,000 flight in terms of profit.
You know,
fuel
that's
fees.
money.
But you're gonna, it's so no matter what, you're making 40 grand if you choose to buy that much old wine and fly it from KTIX to KOMN. The only important thing, make sure if you do this, you don't take on a mission if you're maxing out your
Yeah, that's
payload.
only 1,800
When you start
for
your
this.
flight, you go into the payload screen and make sure your payload matches what shows on your you got your hangar, you've got the job. Up here where it says 170 and 340, make sure it shows the full amount, including what you're trying to carry. That's the only important part. Because if you don't carry the stuff you're supposed to be carrying, you're not going to make the money because it won't be there when you land. The other important thing about us doing this KOMN old wine thing, this category red with a wine glass that's busted means fragile. You have to be very careful when you land. If you go beyond 200 feet per minute on a landing, you slam that plane on the ground, it's going to destroy your cargo.
Yep. Certainly will.
That's pretty much it. But that's the easiest way to make money in Neofly version 4 early on is using the goods market because missions don't pay that much.
Uh-huh.
Before we were using Monday.com, our team was drowning in work.
Drowning.
Our days used to split between work and management.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. And
This guy's a
today
trip.
I'm going to show you how you can adjust the Neofly database and do things like perhaps increase your rank to give you access to more missions, add money if you want.
That
a bit
sounds
more money
fun.
to buy some aircraft or something. Also, how to do things like add type ratings so you're able to fly different aircraft. But before I do that, remember, go ahead, smash the like button down below, and if you are new, how about consider subscribing?
Let's see what this
It
guy has
costs
to say.
nothing at all, except just a little bit of self-respect.
Right.
With all that said, let's get right into it. And here I am in the Neofly login screen. And you might ask, well, why do I go ahead?
I don't know that this will work for 4.
I like starting from the bottom and working my way up. Well, that's completely fine, and that's what I like doing too. So you can just go ahead and do that. But perhaps you're maybe
a bit
using
frustrated.
a number of different career add-ons, and you don't want to putt around in the default in the Cessna 152 or the Skyhawk or the X-Cub because you've done plenty of flying in that, and you want to start off with a higher aircraft or a bigger and faster aircraft, or perhaps with a bit more money, just to give yourself some flexibility. At the end of the day, you can play this app any way you like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to adjust a new account. It doesn't matter if you've got an existing account with Neofly or existing pilot with Neofly. It doesn't matter. It's exactly the same. But let's just make up a new pilot. I'm going to call this one Kiwi YouTube. And let's just start it in NZAA because why not? And let's just start with the default Cessna 152. You've got a couple options. So just go add pilot. Pilot has been added. Use the drop down. And we go to Kiwi YouTube right there. Let's start that up. Okay, we're now in the app right here. And if we have a look at some of the details right here, if we go to our finances, we have $10,000. So this is just to give us some base figures to show how it all works. If we go into our flying tab right here, we've only got access to the Cessna 152. That's our only aircraft we've got. In fact, if we go in the hangar, it's probably a better way to go. We've got a Cessna 152 in our hangar. And if we go into staff, you can see right here that we only have our single engine piston type rating. So what I'm going to do is show you how to download what program you need to use for a start, and how to
another download.
the program and use the program that's going to allow you to adjust these, just to give you a bit of a head start if that's what you want to do. So let's jump into a browser. Okay, we're over here in the browser, and sqlitebrowser.org. There it goes, right up the.
Yeah. Oh, it's always something else. Download more. Another one. Not that I just don't want to be doing that right now. So again, you see that, again, we can get one mechanical part, but that's only it's only going to be 1,000 profit so we're gonna have to find something more profitable than what we have. All right. Things get more profitable when you start getting into these. Like here's an 11,000, but it's going to require us to have a helicopter. That'll be what, $2 million or more. I was shooting for the Cessna Skyhawk today, and that's close to $3,000. We were well on our way getting there. So 4,004 to Kappa is our best at the moment. I don't know. With these emergency ones, I wonder if it's just you're supposed to land, as I understand, like within 3 miles, but trying to land in one of these without actually a bush plane, trying to land out in the fields, I don't know if that'll work. I mean, we can try to take the risk. I mean, we have the insurance. That one's down near Castle Rock, but if there's a lot of mountains near like Castle Rock, that can be really, you don't know what you're gonna get. But that would be an $11,000 job if I could find some place to land nearby. There one closer. That one's really close. Well, close enough in these distances. That one's definitely got some more flat ground out there. You know, I suppose we could try it. We could try to see if we can get within 3 miles of it and land. That would be an $8,000 job. That would give us an idea that if we can or cannot, maybe we should try it.
Mayday! 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 An aircraft has just crashed. Bring the doctor to the crash site.
Okay. Now it looks like it's changed on the map.
Good morning, pilot. Get me as close as possible to the crash.
Right? Close as possible.
Aircrew, the medical team and equipment are on board. Depart straight out. Go!
Okay, so you see, literally, it is just down the road here. And again, you're supposed to be within 3 miles. As I understand. I've never done one of these. It's what I'm recalling from reading the guide. Let's try it.
Ground Kineas 2-1 request taxi for straight out departure with Sierra.
Kineas 2-1 taxi to and hold short of runway 26 using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 120.2 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 26 using taxiway Alpha Kineas 2-1.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
I hope there aren't a lot of houses nearby. Or we're just going to have to scrap it. No, I don't want to taxi. I just want to hit the runway. I want to go back that way. I want to take off from here out.
Tower Kineas 2-1 ready at runway 26 departing straight out.
Kineas 2-1 altimeter 29er, decimal 9 or 2, wind calm, departing straight out approved. Cleared for
We're gonna need it. You stay open like that, that'll be wonderful. There's some flat land. Bum, bum, bum. Power lines.
Kenny is 2-1, leaving my airspace frequency change approved. Kenny is 2-1, did you hear my last transmission?
Oh, what?
Tower Kinia's 2-1 frequency change.
bum, 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 bum. I wish we could play music. Hard for me to make that text out of what this little town is. Strasbourg. Sometimes it seems like we're not even moving. I just see the red arrow like turning. Where it's just inching along. There we go.
Denver approach Kineas 21 is type Cessna 152 1 miles southwest of Charlie Oscar Tree 86,000 feet. Request flight following.
Kineas 21 Denver approach. Squawk 7112.
Squawk 7112 Kineas 21.
Kineas 21 radar contact 1 mile south of Charlie Oscar Tree 6,000 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger Kineas 21.
There's some good roads down here. If that marker there is it.
You greased that landing, Ace. Transporter from dispatch. Clear the runway and taxi to parking.
Is that it? Or are we really too far off still? No. I go for a drive. Easy.
Fly safe and watch the pylons.
Not even close. Oh, I wonder if that is a smoke plume up ahead. Or what is that? You see that right on the front? Straight ahead, there's like this puffball.
Request flight following.
Kineas 21 Denver approach. Squawk 5136.
Squawk 5136 Kineas 21.
Kineas 21 radar contact 3 miles east of Charlie Oscar 175,500 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger, Kineas 21.
Kineas 21 contact.
Is that a building?
Approach on 120.35.
I'm not sure.
Good day.
120.35 for Kineas 21. Denver approach, Kineas 215,500 feet.
Kineas 21 Denver approach altimeter 29.92.
Looks like a grain silo. So using that mini map, you've got to make sure that you're zoomed in, because that was made us look like we were right on top of it or close to it, and zooming in, it's like, nope, not at all. Oh, this is all bumpy terrain. Could be worse. No, that does look like a cloud. That, I don't know. Maybe that is it. Smoke cloud?
On 125.905. Good day.
125.905 for Kinia's 2-1. Denver Center, Kinia's
Transporter from dispatch. You are less than 3 miles from the drop zone. Find a place to land.
Center altimeter 29.902. Continue as planned.
Field up ahead is seems like our best bet. See which way the grooves are running. We lucked out having this nice field, and you want to go with the grooves. I don't know how much that matters in the sim or not, but real world, that's what they train you is go with the plow lines. Come on. Up. Low. Less than 3 miles. Oh, big bump. Yikes. Bunch of radio towers or transmission lines out here.
Transporter from dispatch. You did it. Nice. Secure the aircraft with the parking brake. I'm on my way. Very good job, pilot. You can go to the airport of your choice.
And we're gonna have to because you're a little low on fuel. ASTT. Let's see if KSTT sells fuel. No. They're buying it though. I would probably have enough to make it back to Kappa. Ooh, I don't want to go that way. It doesn't look better either. Just better going across the field then. The CFO is closest.
Denver approach Kineas 2-1 is type Cessna 152 8 miles east of Charlie Oscar 175,500 feet. Request flight following.
Kineas 2-1 Denver approach. Squawk 6131.
CFO.
61 tree 1 Kineas 2-1.
Kineas 2-1 radar contact 7 miles east of Charlie
Not
Oscar
selling fuel.
175,700 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
Roger Kineas 2-1.
Okay, Kappa. Well, at least we know those type of missions are working. Since the mission is over, I wonder if I can speed up a little bit.
Kineas 2-1 contact, Denver approach on 128.45. Good day.
128.45 for Kineas 2-1. Denver approach Kineas 217,700 feet.
Kineas 2-1 Denver approach altimeter 29.9er, do continue as planned.
Centennial Tower Kineas 2-1 is 12 miles east, 7,700 feet with whiskey to land.
Kineas 2-1 Centennial Tower. Altimeter 29.9er, 2-1 com, enter left downwind runway tree 5 right.
Enter left downwind runway tree 5 right, Kineas 2-1.
I don't recommend doing this when you have a mission engaged. It seems that can glitch out on you and not finish.
Kenny is 2-1 when call cleared to land runway tree 5 right. Cleared to land runway tree 5 right. Kenny is 2-1.
Transporter, almost done. Go to the parking.
Taxi to parking and shut down your engine.
Kenny is 2-1. Turn next taxiway.
Yeah.
Kenny is 2-1. Contact ground on 121.8. Going to 121.8. Kenny is 2-1.
Great work out there today. Another life has been saved thanks to you.
You are clear to start your engine.
Okay. Search zone. Search and rescue. I don't know how these work. Man, that one's almost all the way back over to Colorado Springs. Long way. Into the mountains? No way. Nope. That's darn near Colorado Springs. Is over by ABJC, but that can be, there's a lot of buildings over there and stuff. So I think we better skip all these. For, there's one shooting out east again, but it doesn't pay as much. But this one probably is best bet. 3-7 to KBJC. 284 pounds of meat.
Pilot from dispatch. We have more mail packs that need to be delivered. The deadline is tight, but I'm sure you have what it takes.
I wonder if she was saying meal packs.
Captain,
Only
we have
mail.
some crates marked as urgent. We'll load them now.
$454.
Flight crew, be advised, the timed service cargo is now all on board. You are free to taxi.
Centennial ground Kinneas 2-1 with whiskey request taxi for takeoff departure to the north.
Kinneas 2-1 taxi to and hold short of runway 35 right using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 118.9er when ready.
That's a new one. Never seen that before. Teleport to increased altitude.
Alpha Kinneas 2-1.
$6:30 here in the in Colorado. 6:33 in the evening. Definitely a fine day compared to the other days that we've been having this weekend. But I really like the rain and overcast. I mean, we need the moisture really bad. So I'm all about the overcast, rain. Don't mind it one bit. Some people are like, I don't know why they'd want to live here. They're like, I can't stand it when it's raining. I can't move to Florida or something. Don't curse the rain, man. You should be outside cheering, doing the rain dance. Everything's working all right. Ah. Diablo 4, looking at an ad for Diablo 4. That looks interesting. Talk about a franchise that's been around a while. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that. Yeah, no longer need.
Tower Kineas 2-1 ready for straight out departure at runway 35 right.
Kineas 2-1 altimeter, 29er decimal 9er, 2-1 com departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 35 right, Kineas 2-1.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
Transporter from dispatch. Fly safe.
Yep, Diablo 4 looks mighty scary. I wonder if anybody's it's been a long time since anybody's done like a first person type of game like that. I remember back in the early days, I want to say, late, mid 80s, 90s, there were some hybrid role-playing games that would allow you to switch views and go into first-person mode. And now that everything, a lot of things are VR, man, it'd be pretty nuts playing a game like Diablo, or even any of the Doom series in VR. Gotta be a trip. I don't have a VR setup. Everybody's telling me too. They're like, if you're doing Flight Simulator, why are you not using VR? Well, money is one of them. Definitely one reason. Don't have it. I don't know if this machine should probably be able to do it. I want a turbocharger for this thing. Turn on the nitrous oxide. Not for me, for the plane. Okay, for us both, I suppose. That's Colorado Boulevard. Could be wrong. I think it is. Yeah, it is, because here's the zoo, right? Maybe. It doesn't look like the zoo. Big zoo around here. Possibly.
One two eight decimal 45. Kineas 21. Denver approach Kineas 216,800 feet.
Kineas 21 Denver approach altimeter 29er decimal 9er to continue as planned. Kineas 21 contact Denver approach on 125 decimal 12. Good day.
Good day to you, sir.
5 decimal 12 for Kineas 21. Denver approach Kineas 216,900 feet.
Kineas 21 Denver approach altimeter 29er decimal 9er to continue as planned.
What I'm doing is I'm flying to the right, but I'm using, if you look at my tail, my rudder, my rudder's fully deflected. Oh. What I'm trying to do is just get my rear end to swing around.
Kineas 2-1, wind calm. Clear to land runway 30 left.
Cleared to land runway 30 left Kineas 2-1.
Just riding it right on the edge of a stall.
have time before the deadline. Proceed to parking.
They need their beef.
And shut down your engine.
Taxiway.
Where's the beef? Right here. I got it. You got your beef right here.
Kinney is 21 contact ground on 121.7.
Going to 121.7 Kineas 21.
All right, your beef.
Stand by, pilot. Cargo unloading. Aircrew, be advised. The express cargo has been unloaded. Hopefully, we'll just meet the deadline. Have a great day.
Start your engine.
No way. Looking at that mission right there again, that goes right into the mountains. There's nowhere to land over there. You would definitely need a helicopter. So back to KCFO, that looks like this is our highest paying job here. 3. Yep. Well, we're back up to 142.
Transporter from dispatch. You must deliver express packages before the deadline. Don't waste time. Transporter from dispatch. Loading express packages. Please stand by. Transporter from dispatch. The cargo is on board. You are cleared to taxi to the runway and take off.
Ground Kineas 2-1 request taxi for departure to the east with Golf.
Kinney is
Everything
2-1
looks
taxi
good
to
from
and
where
hold
I'm
short of
sitting.
runway 30
Taxi to
right
the
via
runway
taxiway
and take
Echo.
off.
Contact tower on 123.9 Fife when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 30 right via taxiway Echo Kineas 2-1.
Oh, you know what? I need to check the weight so we get our bonus XP. So we're deficient like 35 pounds. There's still time to add. Nice. Kind of jostle it a little bit. Okay. You want to double check that so you get as much money as you can, because this game is going to suck your life away. Nickel and dime ya.
Tower Kineas 2-1 ready for straight out departure at runway 30 right.
Kineas 2-1 altimeter, 29er decimal 9er, 2 wind calm straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 30 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 30 right, Kineas 2-1.
Transporter, good flight.
All right. Moment here. I had, for showing off purposes, I had really bumped things up into the somewhat ridiculous level of resolution. Ease it up a little bit. Still a little bit laggy. Should help the CPU a little bit. So yeah, yesterday when we were just kind of taking a break and sitting at Denver International Airport, we were experimenting with turning everything up to highs and ultras to see what we could get. As well as using the AMD super virtual resolution, which is on at the moment. You fall asleep? You fell asleep?
Kinia's 2-1 frequency change.
We did.
Denver approach Kinia's 2-1 is type Cessna 152, 8 miles east of Jeffco, 5,900 feet. Request flight following.
Kinia's 2-1 Denver approach. Squawk 2144.
Squawk 2144 Kinia's 2-1.
Kinia's 2-1 radar contact 8 miles east of Jeffco, 5,900 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger Kinia's 2-1.
Kinia's 2-1 contact Denver approach on 128.45. Good day.
128.45 Kinia's 2-1. Denver approach Kinia's 2-1 5,900 feet.
Kinia's 2-1 Denver approach altimeter 29.92 to continue as planned.
Denver approach Kinia's 2-1.
Eagles, huh?
Clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Kinia's 2-1 Denver approach. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo airspace Kinia's 2-1.
Boating seems nice. It's getting to be nice boating weather here soon. Like looks like a nice little boat docking area and a nice camping area over there on that side.
Kitty is 2-1, contact Denver approach on 120.35. Good day.
120.35, Kineas 2-1. Denver approach Kineas 216,200 feet.
Kitty is 2-1, Denver approach altimeter 29.92, continue as planned. Kitty is 2-1, contact Denver approach on 128.45. Good day.
128.45, Kineas 2-1. Denver approach Kineas 216,200 feet.
Kitty is 2-1, Denver approach altimeter 29.92, continue as planned.
The only bad thing about flying for me, and I love it. I mean, I absolutely love it. But ever since I was a small child, when they would try to put me to sleep, they'd drive me around in the car, you know, or if you put me in a car, that the engine drone, I can pass out in 2 seconds. We did a transport run down to Pueblo today, and on the way down I was a passenger, and in 2 seconds knocked right out. So that's the only thing I have to really fight against when I'm doing things like this. I'm over here, you know, looking at things, and the droning just really makes me want to go to sleep.
Tower Kineas 2-1 is 12 miles west 6,200 feet with Sierra to land.
Kitty is 2-1, tower. Altimeter 29.92, wind calm, fly left traffic runway 26.
Right. 26.
Downwind runway 26, Kineas 2-1.
I just can't believe how much Denver has grown. And then these maps, these Bing maps that they're using, these are all sometimes 5 or 10 years old. So we're always waiting for updated ones. They promised us updated ones in the future, but I can only imagine how much more is here now, because it just doesn't stop growing, and it's been constant growth. And yeah, especially in the Castle Rock area, when you fly there, you see a lot of the areas that are still under development that are now just fully established. So yeah, it's 10 years. Knowing the climate of the world, it you know, probably in some way has something to do with national security. Like listening to the developers talking about updating certain areas of the world, and like, well, we have to reach out to every government individually, and we have to discuss blah 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 blah. So yeah, you know, I can see how some people were like, man, your simulator shows everything, you are exposing us. It's like, well, yep. Well, all the little deals that have to go on to make something like this happen. What a Herculean task. Again, just those guys at Asobo, they're really they're really something else. They deserve so much praise. It's a massive amount of work to produce something like this. Been doing really good on the gas. I've been really keeping an eye on it because again, I don't know what happened yesterday, which caused us to just run out of fuel at one point between one of these hops. Excuse me.
Clear to land runway 26. Clear to land runway 26 Kineas 21.
That's what we want, our Pappy lights. 1 red, 1 white, or 2 white, 2 red. If you're old like me, you'll remember a television show.
That was a harder landing than we like to see, pilot.
Yep.
Kenny is 2-1 turn next taxiway.
Bob Blackbird.
Contact ground for your parking assignment, then shut down your engine.
So Robert Conrad played a character named Pappy.
Kenny is 2-1 contact ground on 124.7.
And you're thinking,
124.7 for Kenny.
when you hear it, Pappy like father. And in some ways, yeah, that worked as well because, you know, he was the leader. He was kind of everybody's Pappy. But it's PAPI.
Transporter, your deadline will expire in 5 minutes. Hurry up.
Yeah. We didn't waste any time on that. Surprised we're a little getting a prompt. So those lights, the landing lights, the red and the white that I was talking about, those are called Pappy lights.
Transport from dispatch. Okay, nice job. Someone is coming to take the cargo. I'll call you when it's done.
So the mythos of it all is that in the Pacific Theater, Pappy created that. Pappy used the white and the red lights to help incoming pilots know if they're too high or too low coming in.
Aircrew, be advised. The express cargo has been unloaded. Hopefully, we'll just meet the deadline. Have a great day.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. All right, so
Let's go.
well, we're back up to 147,000. So I will endeavor to keep us making money instead of losing money. All right. Come on, we need a $5,000 job. Or more. Come on, nothing. 4 back to, this is going to Centennial. And that one's way out towards Castle Rock. And the terrain over there can be really crazy. It's definitely not areas that are flat. There are some. I mean, if I could zoom in closer on the area that this is going to south of Castle Rock. Out here, there might be areas, but there's so many twists and turns and little hills and oh yeah, probably not a good idea with that helicopter.
Transporter from dispatch. I see you asked for a fragile cargo mission. The ground crew is waiting to carefully load the crates for you in the parking.
Plenty of fuel to get to Kappa.
Transporter from dispatch. Loading sensitive cargo. Please stand by. Transporter. Cargo is loaded. You can start your mission.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
a safe, steady flight.
Kineas 2-1, continue for self-departure.
Hi, Captain. It's a real shame that there's been a big, huge rift that messed up. Well, it's messed up every community. You get involved with politics, everything goes to crap. In the Star Trek community, which I used to be a big part of, I mean, they went nuts. They made it hell.
2-1, please acknowledge.
They made it heck on
Tower Kineas 2-1, continue for south departure.
and they're still making it heck on anybody who will not align with them politically. And vicious. And I don't appreciate that in any way. And so I've stepped away from the Star Trek community, which is so unfortunate because finally at a time where, you know, coming out with all this great Star Trek stuff, supposedly half and half. I'm hearing two sides. One is, well, now that
2-1, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
now that they're all hostile, they're pushing all their agendas.
Tower Kineas 2-1, frequency change.
And other people saying, well, aside from that, it's good stuff. And I'm, you know, and I want to watch it and I want to see it all, but it's, you know, it's a spite thing now. Like, forget it. Forget it. You ruined everything that was good about the thing that I loved all through childhood, just so much, just everything. You've ruined it so much that no, I won't watch anything that you're doing. You know, that's not the way we're supposed to operate in this country. Growing up, that's not the way we ever operated in this country. It's never been them or us, and they're making it all about that. Them and us. Them or you. It's either our way or the highway. That's not the way we do things in this country. You may not like it, but you have to acknowledge that that's the way it's supposed to be. And because somebody doesn't see eye to eye, they're not your enemy. Never were. Everything was fine for the first 40 years. We all got along just entirely well. You know? And then everybody has to be super polarized. And that's not the way we're supposed to be. Take that and put it where the sun doesn't shine. And it's really unfortunate. I really wanted to, I mean, looking at all the new special effects and the starship shots, you know, that's just, wow, it's a dream stuff. Oh, might have to I might have to watch all the new Star Trek with no sound on. I don't want to hear what you have to say. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear a word you have to say. See, they polarized me too, to the point where, you know, but they made it so vicious. Leading up to that point, everybody was like, you know, as long as you go out and do your civic duty, that's what matters. And that's what they said. Doesn't matter how you vote. It's that you vote. That's great. I'm so glad to hear that. That's the right thing you should be saying, and that makes me feel good. So how are you voting? Well, I'm not supposed to tell you that, really, but since you've asked, I've decided to go this way. Well, you are all that is evil. If you're not with us, you're against us. Now I'm gonna start labeling you things that you've never been. I've never been. You know, I've been there at your conventions every year forever. Podcasting, broadcasting, interviewing you, supporting you, just, you know, being the biggest fan. For decades. Oh, I see. So I don't appreciate the hypocrisy of that. It's especially, and again, I don't want to call people out. I could name names. Said to our face, you know, just do your civic duty. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter, you know, what's important is that you do your civic duty. Excellent. Thank you. Yeah, and the very next day, completely losing their mind because, you know, I chose to go with the other guy. I thought he was rather amusing. You know, it's all been a clown show up to this point anyway. Can't claim it hasn't been. Just all clowns, 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 clowns. You know? So what's a couple of years gonna hurt?
Centennial Tower Kinneas 2-1 is 7 miles northeast, 6,600 feet with whiskey to land.
Kinneas 2-1 Centennial Tower.
One moment. I have a. Oh.
Make left traffic runway 35 right. Make left traffic runway
Hey.
35 right. Kinneas
Hey.
2-1.
Hello. Hello. How are you? I'm good. How are you guys feeling? Good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll ask I will ask Christine. The only thing we've been trying to set up is these dang pardon me. I'm live streaming. We've been trying to set up these vision appointments. And she said one of the Saturdays, either way, I think everything will be fine. If not, it's just because we have a vision appointment scheduled. Okay. We bring something?
Whatever you would like to drink, and
Okay. And how many are you expecting? Well, how many are you shooting out, you think? So shoot for 10 probably. Okay. Okay. Hey, can you hang on just a moment? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you got all that. Barbecue this weekend. Ten people, bring some drinks and a side. 10 to 15 people. That road down there directly in front of us, major highway, and it's like right in front of us, and it's heading that direction where my nose is just pointing, following the ribbon. Where there's the building at like 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock right there. The lovely building. I pass it all the time. And the elevation, the way the elevation is here at Centennial, from that road, it's kind of hard to see all the airport activity. But I'm always looking now. But that's the marker right there. Right there, when you're passing that building, if you turn your head, you will see Centennial. Same way with Colorado Springs. When you're moving around I-25 around the Air Force Academy, you can kind of make out one area, but then on one side of the highway, there's another auxiliary landing strip, and you just can't see it. Just the elevation is in just such a way that it's there, and you can see it. And when I first started flying and doing all my flights in the Springs, I'm like, I'll be darned. So I tried looking for it every time I go down. I'm like, they just got it tucked away perfectly.
Cleared to land runway tree, 5 right, Kinias 21.
But I've seen some nice aircraft coming and going out of Centennial. Helicopters. The one that sticks out is the Beechcraft Baron. Beautiful. Still blows my mind to think how little surface area has to be moved to create that much drag. With the flaps going down into that position, I mean, it's just such a subtle, slight dip, but it changes things so dramatically. Same thing when the flaps are full, and the surface area just doesn't seem like it's possible. And that's the beauty of science and math and physics and all the good work that's gone into creating these things. And I'm sure now with new technologies and ways of building things, they've even got it so it's way more efficient. You know, make different types of wings now with, who knows? I think it blows my mind though.
We have touchdown. Contact ground
7 points.
assignment, then shut down your engine.
Kitty is 2-1 contact ground on 121.8. Going to 121.8 Kitty is 2-1. Centennial ground Kineas 2-1 taxi to parking.
Kineas 2-1 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha Kineas 2-1.
Oh, almost. Oh, so close.
Transporter. Cargo unloading in progress. Stand by, pilot.
Oh, 147,502, 152.
Nice work. Have a nice day.
3,000, almost 4,000 from where we were at yesterday.
Everything is on board.
Search and rescue out in, that's far. Oop, not a chance. Nope. Nope. I haven't done a oh, that is one, just a medical run. That's probably like the last one we did. No. Because here's, oh, that's in the springs. Okay, now this one's a search, and it's not too far from here. We haven't done a search yet. So you don't have to touch down, you just have to search. So let's give it a shot. And that's something to do. That's only a couple $100 more, but this will.
Dispatch to pilot. Mayday! Mayday! We have been requested by the authorities to lead a search and rescue mission. Stand by. Pilot, the good news is we have a signal from the distress beacon. Follow it and look out for survivors.
I hope at some point they don't tell us, though, after you search. Ooh, I hope not. That you have to land. Gonna be tough. But if it's anything like earlier, we'll get super lucky and have a field nearby. We'll just have to see. Let's see here about if we're going to need any additional weight. Not pull some weight. Okay, so we have 325 pounds we can ditch. That's good. I don't know that we would need more fuel, but might as well put a little bit. But we don't need it at all. Okay, let's take a good look at this map. Cottonwood Creek. And right off the bat, East Yale Avenue. At least there's a road right there. Okay, that's helpful. That's very good news there. Depending on this, that's either a gulch or a short little dirt trail. Either way, got East Yale. You have to put down on the road, put down. Oh, this is good. This looks kind of scary. Looks like it's a racetrack. No, it's a fracking plant. Look, I think that's my best guess that these are. Could be silos, could be, who knows, could be grain, but doesn't exactly look like. Fields. Got all these little puck marks. I wonder what those all are. Looks like somebody took a shotgun. And here too, kablam. Blam. It's interesting. Yeah, I wonder if those are like old drill hole. I don't know. Okay, either way. Bad. Look at this. Doing donuts. What's going on? Look at this. It's coming out here just going crazy. That's so funny. There's a lot of activity out here. People are doing a lot of turning around right in here. A lot of turning around in here. What in the world? What are you guys doing out there? Oh, we're thinking about a lot of stuff, Kineas. Like, about all this stuff. We do a lot of thinking, Kineas. About what we're going to do with this area. Okay. Okay. There we are. Okay.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
Centennial ground Kineas 2-1 with whiskey request taxi to the active departure to the north.
Kineas 2-1 taxi to and hold short of runway tree 5 right via taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 118.9er when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway tree 5 right via taxiway Alpha Kineas 2-1.
Godspeed, pilot. Come home safe.
That's pretty fast. Godspeed. Supraluminal. Talk about zoom zoom. This time we will remember to zoom in when much closer. Last time we were way off. Makes sense that we'd be searching for survivors near a, I think it's fracking. Near a fracking plant. They disturbed something ancient and dark and nefarious. Let's have a look at what the weather's actually doing out there. Makes things much worse. I'm not entirely certain if this is precipitation or stuff coming from Canada. You know, the smoke. Seems like it would have to travel awful far. And we have been having all this precipitation. If that's coming from Canada, then that is a whole lot of smoke. That's currently real time.
Centennial Tower, Kineas 2-1 frequency change. Denver approach Kineas 2-1 is type Cessna 152.5 miles northeast of Centennial 6,500 feet. Request flight following.
Kineas 2-1 Denver approach. Squawk 5551.
5551.
551 Kineas 2-1.
5551.
Kineas 2-1 radar contact 5 miles northeast of Centennial 6,700 feet. Altimeter 30.03.
Roger, Kineas 2-1.
so handy to have these maps up there, and with this advanced technology, with the pad and an iPad in the cockpit, or even your phone, you can do exactly what is being shown in the upper left corner there. But I keep thinking that without that, we would want to use VOR triangulation. And that's getting a map out and finding 2 VORs and making an X to that point that we're going for our crash site,
Request clearance to transition
and navigating and finding it with VOR. We live in such wonderful times that make things so much easier.
Cleared through Bravo airspace. Kineas 2.
Okay, so we're getting close. We want to start zooming in again. Interesting little community right down there. It's that area where they were all spinning circles. Hilarious. Not exactly certain what we're looking for. I honestly don't know what we're supposed to do. I thought just get over here and we'd get a prompt. Yeah. Easy. For a street light. Well, folks, I don't know. I doubt it's a visibility thing. I thought it would be a proximity thing. You can see. This is our area. All right, let's pause. All I can do is reference the guide at this point, and see what it has to say. So, Neofly guide. And missions and mission types, emergency. This is the old guide. If there's a Neofly4. No. Emergency. An emergency mission will require you to fly out members of the emergency service to attend an incident. You need to land anywhere within 3 miles of the emergency. You may get a bonus if you manage to land really close. But we didn't get a prompt. She gave us a prompt last time. And that was just straight up emergency. This is search zone. So I don't know. Maybe continue flying around. I'm not sure. Well, we'll fly around it a little bit more and broaden our search a little bit. But I don't know if it'll help or not. But we'll see. What are you frackers up to out here? I don't understand. Wicked ruts. Let's see if somebody out on the internet, just in general, has an answer. Or Search and rescue. Search and rescue. Search and rescue will require you to locate people with the aid of a distress beacon. Head to the last known coordinates. Where'd it go? Did you get... Head to the last known coordinates, then follow the beacon beep. We have a... As you get closer to the beep, it will repeat quicker. You may even see a distress flare. When you have located the people, you have two options: land and help with the evacuation, and then head to any airport. Head straight to any airport and land, and the authorities will handle the rescue operation. Just double checking that this is it. And turned on anything for any beacon or any of our audio. There's no way I'm going to get in there. Looks flat out here, but it is not. This is rough ground. You're really far away from it now. Now we're heading back. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Really. More pain. Pain is on the
You
books.
can start your engine now.
How bad are we messed up? Gosh, here goes all the money. After all that, now we have our insurance rate went up to 500. And now watch, this is gonna just eat us up. All the money that we just made. Yep. Oh, I'm so mad. This was the dream I was having today. It's just one step forward and two steps back. 24,000. That's just that. 35,000. We're back to 92,000. Seething. At this point, I don't know if I want to become a Skydude. You hear him laughing now. Ah, ha, ha. You're not a Skydude. Well, what happened there? You know? I wonder if I can restore. Go backwards a little bit. Wonder what that would restore us to. Probably back to right here where we are. At 9:03 a.m. this morning. Man. See what happens. At this point, I don't care. Kind of getting over this. Well, okay, that at least put a smile back on my face. That puts us back to 155. 155,000. So let's not do that again. All right, well, I've been broadcasting for several hours now, and man. Man, oh man. This shit not showing? But now Neofly is not showing. Oh, well, why not? Did it lose the window? Now you can see it again. I don't know why it blew it out. Today is expressing itself like a Monday, man. But I'm in the wrong spot. This is going to eat up Money Watch. Where am I at? I am supposed to be at where? I'm supposed to be at KBJC. And to think I was worried about the trees there. But that ground we use, as you can see, was just wicked. It's pretty. I think I want to take a small little break here and go to their Discord. Attention everyone, username is revolving. Be inviting everyone on Discord. Update to a new username format. They'll be easier to remember. Okay. Neofly4 early access bug fix 30. This is both a full install and an update for existing Neofly4 early access users. Back up your progress in the Neofly setting before updating. Yesterday. Fixed some regional airliners getting huge rewards. Well, why? They should get huge rewards. Change to jobs available for some aircraft. AI pilots should now land and start to rest, recover, even when NF is shut down. Oh, your hired pilots. AI pilot market only shows pilots that you can use. Fixed AI pilot now removed from the aircraft. Quick load default profile option. Added more payload stations. Now the EMB 10, 110, JE52 or Trislander should have the correct payload. And if not, recognizing liveries with accent and title like Alouette. Inbuilt aircraft livery, data extractor, backup confirm message corrected, AI tooltips. I don't see anything about the problems we were just having. Announcement. Freelance mode will be available from Sky4Sim. Isn't that what this is? do. Or ask about advertising as well. To get closer to indicated area. So I'm just typing some questions in here into the Discord. Oh, now I am seriously considering that that hack. You know, I want to make this fun, but I also want to make it fun for a live stream, you know, and be able to get through things at this pace, man. To, you know, we're looking at now just projecting out, you know, if we keep having setbacks like that, I'm not going to get anywhere. If all goes well, let's just say just keep grinding away and keep grinding away and keep grinding away. You know, I'm looking at another week's worth of live streams doing just this. What we've been doing and staying safe and just doing missions. Can't really do any cargo missions. So, you know, just thinking about the, you know, well, what's ahead? I don't want to subject you to that. And I really don't want to subject myself to that. I mean, I don't mind if I wasn't live streaming. This is just, you know, me, fine. Yeah, another week. Okay. 2 weeks to just start getting somewhere. If I have more setbacks, sure. Okay. But for a live stream, okay, we're just going to now just go back to the place we just left. I mean, we've only been doing like 4 airports. KBJC, KDEN, KCFS, and Kappa. I could switch locations, but again, that now requires a lot of money, or now I just have to fly to a different location, like fly back to Colorado Springs, start doing missions down there again. Or do we, I don't know, quit and go to Baldur's Gate? Dang. Get this off for the time being. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just getting too tired of these slow games. I just did a stint in Medieval Dynasty, and that was just a wicked grind. And maybe that's just it. Maybe I need to switch over and play something else for a little while that's a little bit more upbeat, heart pounding, something. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna be almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I got a cat over here yelling at me. Yeah, exactly. I feel exactly the way you do right now. So decisions. So yeah. I'm gonna wait to hear back from the Discord people. I'm gonna go look into that program that they're recommending to see if it'll even work, possibly for Neofly4, because I do want to make the live streams exciting. I do want to move along a little and get us out of this. And with 2 millions and the millions of dollars that are required for these planes, I mean, we're looking at the moment months worth of live streaming. It'd be more fun for me to just go back to flying whatever I wanted to fly. I can make this stuff up in my head. Hey, we're flying over here for $1,000. Well, we're imagining we're doing a search and rescue. You're watching and you've made it through all this and you've watched some of my stuff and you have any advice? Yeah. You have any thoughts about this at the moment? Like, what to do? Advice on what you think I should do? I'm open for it. I'd love to hear your thoughts anyway. So okay. I am gonna go ahead and end it there then and do some research, and then all we can do is just pick it up tomorrow and keep going, see what we get. So have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.